What does the concept conflict of interest mean, and why should school board members try to avoid such conflicts? In general, a conflict of interest is usually a conflict between the public interest that a school director is supposed to represent and the school director's own private pecuniary interests. So the most common example when a conflict occurs is in the hiring process, when a school director's spouse or child or sibling is being considered for a position in the school district. At that point, the school director needs to determine what type of relationship they have, the familial relationship they have, and if it is that close familial contact, by law and under the Pennsylvania Ethics Act, they would have to abstain from the vote on that individual. This concept is sometimes misconstrued when it comes to certain things like collective bargaining agreements. Oftentimes, I'll get a lot of questions from school directors as to whether or not they can vote to approve a collective bargaining agreement if their spouse is a teacher or their child is a custodian, for example. The answer to that is yes, you can vote to approve or disapprove a contract because it is not affecting your family member any different than it is the overall class of people that they belong to in that context. However, for example, if your spouse was to be hired as a principal, then you would need to abstain from that vote. The one caveat there to remember is under certain Ethics Act decisions, the board member cannot participate in the negotiation of those collective bargaining agreements. That would be a conflict of interest.